Money Moves with Myth 2.0, the podcast. So guys, how's everybody doing today? I hope that you guys is having a great night, and a better tomorrow. But in today's topic, we're going to be talking about why modern women over 40 go crazy. A lot of guys probably haven't really put any thought to it. Probably you're married. Everything's going good. You guys been married for 15 years. She takes care of the kids. She cooks, cleans. And you think everything's normal. A lot of guys a lot of guys think everything is normal. But there's subtle changes that modern women are going through when they hit 40. Now she's starting to realize or have flashbacks of the life that she used to live. Thinking of what could have been, the sparkle, the gleam in her eyes. When she's by herself, she's thinking, I can do better than what I have right now. Guys, 9 times out of 10, most modern men, if you're in a relationship with a woman and you've been with that woman for 10 years and you didn't see it coming, you didn't think that she was going to change. You didn't think that, you thought everything was good. You guys got kids together, you're married, you got history. You're a fake veteran. I am not a veteran at all, homeboy. I am not a veteran at all. We got a troll in the comments already, guys. He called me a veteran. My dad retired out the military as a senior chief. He's a veteran. I'm not a veteran. Just a regular African American dude. But the thing about it, guys, is out of nowhere, a lot of modern men don't notice the switch in their women's heads, guys. And this is not only for men. Thanks for the gift, brother. Hunter's Troll. Appreciate you. Thanks for the gift. A lot of guys don't realize that the whole time when they're thinking their relationship is under control and everything is good, I've been hitting it good, doing this, and next thing you know, the woman leaves you out of nowhere. And the sad part about that is that, it shows that men are stronger and have to be much more stronger than women. Period. And these are facts. Because when you can be in a 15, 20-year marriage and out of nowhere your wife thinks that she has it going on and she's going to get back out here, go do some yoga, hit the scene, and find what life has for her. A lot of women end up making this mistake. They end up making a mistake and learn that there's not too many men that has the time for them, like the husband, or the guy who put in all this time with her, and a lot of these ladies go crazy. But at the same time, a lot of women, it doesn't even matter about being 40. A lot of women have been in so many relationships right now that they're crazy as well, guys. I remember a time period, I think I was in Atlanta. I was in Atlanta, I was homeless, and I was dating so many chicks. I used to get with chicks, and the crazy part about it is that all these chicks would out of nowhere get ghosted. Then I started thinking and getting in my head thinking that it was me. But it wasn't. And so us as men, we have to be careful, who we love. If you gonna go out here just because a woman is gonna open her legs for you and you're gonna love, you're gonna set yourself up to get hurt. Because the emotions, guys, the emotions that women have. So I'm sitting in a car right now because it snowed all last night and today. Look at this. If you guys can't even see my windshield. That's all snow. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. All snow, guys. All snow on the windshields. All snow. And I need a pack of cigarettes. He said, you stuck out there. No, I'm not stuck. It's just snow packed up on the windows. Yeah. And he said we need to send help. No, it's not that bad, brother. It's just like if you ever be somewhere where it snows and you leave your car outside and you don't drive nowhere, like I didn't go nowhere today, the snow packs onto the windows. That's it. Like, so I'm just trying to unthaw the windows down. He said, you're homeless. If you want me to go back and be homeless, I will do that. But I'm not homeless, sir. Bro, you're gonna make it. Thank you. I'm not homeless. A lot of you guys probably don't know me, but this is the time to get to know me. And so subscribe to the channel, thumbs up the video. Subscribe to the channel, thumbs up the video. But guys, there was a time period in my life, my young life, where I experienced homelessness, but not no more. Not no more with the help of God. Thank God. Life is hard, but that don't mean give up, guys. He talking about some fire to warm me. Just because there's snow on the window, I got my heat on, bro. Like, this is a new car. Like, it's warm in here. It's like I'm actually hot. Yeah, while you talking. Yeah, you look so sweet. Guys, stop hating. You know, it's actually hot. And it is. And the car is warm. I've been in here for like 20 minutes? Like, the car done warmed up and stuff. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hop out and I'm just gonna remove the snow from the window once I let it defrost a little bit more. Yeah, but yeah, a lot of us, we don't understand why our women go crazy, you know, and never have your eggs in one basket. My dad used to always tell me that. Never. A poor mouse has only one hole to run to. One hole. You know, you get it? A mouse in a hole. You gotta be a poor mouse to have only one hole to run into. So that don't mean that you're cheating. That means that you know your value, meaning that when she leaves you or you're out of nowhere, you have the confidence to move on. You know, you have the confidence to know that your value increased and her value is depleting. Meaning you're a man. You know, Sam Coward said advice without scripture is wow, mate. I guess we got UK in the building. United Kingdom. Just joined. How's your night going? My night's going pretty good so far. You know. Yep, as long as we stay prayed up, guys. Stay prayed up. Is this snowing again? No. As long as we stay prayed up and stay focused, everything will be just fine. You know. Like I said, my night's going good, guys. My night's going good. Billy asked me a weird question. I'm gonna go ahead and hide you from the channel. Pray up, bless up, money up. Facts, guys. One thing, the one advice I can give poor people is, once you hit the bottom, you know, I don't know if anybody done hit the bottom before, but I done hit the bottom, you know, before. And one thing I know is that when you're all the way at the bottom, there's nowhere else for you to go but up. Unless you just choose to crash out like a crash dummy. Long as you stay positive, you know, stay focused, there's nowhere else for you to go but up. You know, you got to believe it. Nobody's gonna believe this for you. Back said he hit the bottom, then the bottom, but I'm climbing back. Yes, brother, I hope I have faith that you will. You know, you have to know you will. Know you will. Stay positive, stay humble. You know. Humble, being humble, guys. Humble. There's a lot of unhumble people out here. You know, where if you say something that you didn't even think was disrespectful, they might snap and try to assault you or do the worst to you. But you have to stay humble. You know. humble, and positive. Yeah, that's good news. That, you know, I know a couple of people. He asked, "Was I good?" I think I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm fine. Tell me why they go crazy, guys. Modern women go crazy because they can't handle their emotion. They're emotional creatures. You know, if you have a woman, 9 times out of 10, if you just have her and you don't have her mind, if you don't have her mind, then women will go off and have an experience with their homegirls, and then they'll come back home and destroy their relationship. You know, a lot of times. You know, and every woman you probably won't even want her mind. You know. Yeah. Modern women, especially the older they get, this is why we got 55-year-old women. We got 60-year-old women out here wearing mini skirts. It's delusion. Out here wearing mini skirts. She ain't got no panties on, no bra. This supposed to be grandma. And she out here think that she can get a high value dude. You know, because she's seen Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. You know, because she's seen social media where on social media everybody posts they wins and not they losses. He says, should I become a cheater now? No, I'm not saying you should become a cheater. There's a difference from becoming a cheater than to exercising your boundaries, exploring your options. You know. He said, "Hoflation." He said, she cheated on me. If she cheated on you, there's no reason for you to be talking in her presence anymore. You should delete her number. You know, if you can't handle stuff like that, if you can't handle a woman cheating on you, and that's not of your boundaries, you know, then you shouldn't have any type of association with her. Yeah, just because you have kids doesn't mean you have to be in a relationship with her. I mean, you could be a good person with her. You could be a good person, raise the kids, have boundaries, but when you guys are not together and she has a dude come to her door, even though you got kids, and that's when we see who's the real man, because there's nothing you can do about it. Nothing you can do about it. A lot of us guys be thinking that we control these women. We're making her be with us. No, she chose to be with you. She chose to be with you. And if she chooses to leave and be with somebody else, what, you gonna force her to stay with you? You going to jail. You gonna go to jail. No, women have free will just like anybody else, guys. The women have free will just like anybody else. He said, and I'm not. I wish I was popular. Can you guys help me get popular on YouTube? Please. Please, guys, help me get popular. You know. He wanted to know. Women are emotional. You know, they will decide, one night they'll be fine, and the next morning they'll be a whole different person. You're talking to somebody who has been married for over 5 years. You know, and and marriage, we don't even want to go to marriage. Marriage is, you know, a handful. It's not easy, you know. Lab said married 17 years. I've been, Lab said I've been cheating since she told me cheated 8 women in 5 years. Oh yeah, power on to you, brother. Power on to you. You see, a lot of people think they can't have their cake and eat it too. You can have your cake. You know, you can have your cake and eat it too. How about that? You know, how about that? So guys, I hope you guys are subscribed to the channel. Yeah, I hope you guys are subscribed. Let's see what my windshield. Okay, windshield wiper to knock the ice off that one. Yeah, I got ice on my windows. Okay. Okay. He said, is it wrong to pursue your mother-in-law? You a freaky deaky, huh? Lobo is a freaky man. If you need to get a membership to my channel, man. Get a membership to my channel. Get a VIP. A membership. Get a membership on my channel, and we can talk. How about that? You know, y'all be wanting the sauce. Y'all be wanting the sauce. You know, you gonna have to pay for the sauce. How about that? How about that? How about it? Oh, Lobo's funny. All right, guys. I'm gonna have to bid you guys a good night. You know, man, I appreciate you guys for stopping through, man. Make sure you guys subscribe before you leave out of here. And I'm gonna holler at you guys on the next video. Over and out.